Hello, welcome to BioThought. So today we are going to discuss CSER Net Lifesciences Net JRF, the day 3 topic concept, and so it is neo-Lamarckism and the definition we will see. Yes, wait a minute. So neo-Lamarckism definition, it is a modified form of Lamarckism. The neo word means new, and it retains some Lamarckian ideas and also but discards the vital force and appetency. That means the Lamarck said in previous classes, we already learned that some internal vital force or acquired characters are inherited, it seems, but it seems that we cannot do create something according to our own will in changes in that is something we called as internal vital force or appetency. So these things are discarded, but retain some of the ideas, like we will go through that ideas, that is neo-Lamarckism main propositions. Environment does influence organisms and change heredity. Yes, environment can influence, and some acquired variations can be passed to offspring, only those affecting the germ cells. Okay, and no role for internal vital force or appetency, and only variations that affect the germ cells over somatic cells giving rise to germ cells that are inherited. So we can go through some evidences. Neo-Lamarckism evidence 1, that is somatic cells give rise to germ cells conditions, that is vegetative propagation in plants. New individual arise from somatic tissues, right? And in regeneration in animals, some somatic cells can form germ cells in some cases. Okay, so in some cases regeneration in animals is you are seeing here the lizard and all, somatic cells can form germ cells in some cases. Then neo-Lamarckism evidence 2, that is environment on germ cells. That is Tower's observation is that when a young potato beetle is exposed to this extreme temperature, and whether it is cold or hot, or during humidity during the reproductive organ development time, directly affected the germ cells. And neo-Lamarckism evidence 3 is a radiation effect, that is Orbach's et al. Used mustard gas to produce mutations and chromosome aberrations in Drosophila, so the fruit fly. So we found that the environment affects its body changes and chromosome aberrations. Yes. So environment can influence the organisms and can change heredity, it is proved. And one more last is environmental change evidence 4 in radish. In cold countries it is a 2-year crop, in tropical areas it completes the growth in 1 year. Okay, so showing environment directly affects the development. So these are the examples of the main propositions which is accepted in the neo-Lamarckism definition. So neo-Lamarckism definition, we know neo means new, and but here still the internal vital force or appetency theory is not accepted, but environment does influence the organisms, can change its what heredity is accepted, and only variations that affect the germ cells are inherited, and some somatic cells give rise to germ cells condition also accepted. And vegetative propagation in plants, example regeneration in animals, and Tower's observations of young potato beetle to extreme temperature or humidity, and radiation effects seen in the Drosophila using mustard gas, and the environmental change in the radish in the two countries of tropical and cold countries. That's it. So for today's CSER Net JRF daily shorts, keep watching, do subscribe, and we will be uploading more videos.